guys, DOWSEY here and welcome back to another 1 hour of killer video. This time featuring the Demogorgon, as requested by Blame the Skills and the massive amount of support that they received for their request. If you would like to request the next killer for this series, then make sure to comment down below which killer you would like to see and thumbs up any comments with that killer, as the top comment will pick the next one. The Demogorgon, one of the most fun and beloved killers in Dead by Daylight. They have such a variety of things that they can do, from the shred attack to shut down loops quickly, or the portals that you can use to control generators across the map, to the global sounds that they make and the thundering footsteps, which makes you feel very powerful when playing the Demogorgon. I have 5 builds lined up for this video: a Devour Hope build, a basement build, the best build, a backpack Demogorgon build, and a basic build for those who don't have perks. So make sure to use the timestamps to skip around the video if you would like to. If you enjoy this series, hit the thumbs up button and comment down below, as it helps the YouTube algorithm massively, and it's the most support that you could show to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Other than that, enjoy the video. All right, let's get into it with the first build here. We're going to run the classic Undying Devour Hope since, well, I've done it in every other build now, so why not? For Demogorgon, we're going to save the best for last, and barbecue and chili. Just because we don't need to worry about the generators with a build like this. The whole point is to stack your Devour Hope, and once it's at 3 stacks, you try to snowball as hard as possible. You get to 5 stacks, you're starting to eliminate survivors. By that point, you pretty much pause the game, so gens aren't really a concern. Alrighty, so Cold Tower for the Undying Devour Hope build is not a great one. Usually Cold Tower has very exposed totems, as most McMillan maps do, actually. You can see this totem here, right next to a generator, literally like begging a survivor to come cleanse it. This totem here is probably a little bit more hidden, but at the same time, it's going to be hard to defend that one because survivors will pass through this jungle gym eventually. So we're going to really have to try and stack up our Devour Hope as quickly as possible. We've got 2 or 3 survivors here based on the gen progress. Probably just Shredder here. Lovely. Really good start. That's the kind of start you want for a Devour Hope game, basically. We'll use barbecue to identify survivor positioning if we need to be worried. Doesn't look like we need to be worried from a Devour Hope perspective. I probably should have gone back to the gen that the survivors were working back there. I think I could have done some stuff to prevent them from finishing it. But like I've said before, I'm not really worried about preventing gens when I'm running Devour Hope. I'm more trying to get my hooks as quickly as possible. So I just want to get good hooks, and knowing that that gen had a hill next to it means that at least one of the maze tile possibilities is gone. So it might be easy to catch the David. One there. No one seems to be on totems. There's a survivor approaching for rescue. That's fine. We'll leave that. We'll let them get the rescue. There's actually a survivor here. Or was here. I hope they're not on my totem. Oh, they're not. There they are. I can push them away from here, which would be good. Getting rid of this pallet could help a lot with trying to force the survivors away from this area. I didn't know where she went, so I just walked out to see if she'd like try to cut away from me. And then we can shred the pallet from afar, which is great. I'm going to hook her. Oh, she sees the totem most likely. Let's try and pick her up as quickly as possible. I'm trying to hook her, like, at that hook in the corner where the Kate just finished the gen. Try and keep them away from this area. So we can get that Devour stacked. We're going to probably get 3 stacks here. But getting more than 3 stacks will be slightly harder. Wow, that's 40 meters? No way, man. Whoa, that was a weird movement from the survivor. Very strange. All right. I want to try and down this this arena before we get our 3rd stack of Devour Hope. That's the goal. I don't think I can... Oh, wow, she just dead-hearted for distance real early. I respect that, man. Make the window, but can she get away from this? Oh, it was an inch. Oh, that was really, really greedy. Yeah, she goes down here. And she goes down before the Devour Hope totem's filled. She also goes down to a basic tack. So I get my save the best for last stacked a little bit. That's great. I'm going to walk her over to that hook that we had the David on earlier. Now, it doesn't seem like the Undying Devour Hope bug has been fixed. Sorry, just the Devour Hope bug revealing on on special attacks. I can't tell you when that bug actually got introduced to Dead by Daylight, but what I can tell you is that it doesn't appear to be resolved. So we're not going to try and use our special attack to master Devour Hope. We're just going to go for basic attacks to kill the survivors, basically, with Devour Hope. I didn't hear the survivor drop. I'm going to make the assumption they did. It's David. Bit of a shame because we're going to have to... Oh, no, Kate's here. That works. Nice. Great. Pick her up blinded. I don't think David would have seen the totem. Yeah, he didn't. He ran right past it. Perfect. We just had LOD heal as well. Love that. He's on one of the totems, but not the right one. Great. We can continue trying to play around this area. We got movement speed galore thanks to Devour Hope, so we should be able to catch the Claudette. Yep. Elodie should be ready for the save. But is she going for it? Yes, she is. Time to nom on some survivor faces. Let's go. Nom, 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 nom. I love it. Love it. Let's get it. Come back this way. Listen for survivor. On the totem. I don't like to look at it just because it might give survivors a bit of info that I am not comfortable sharing. Oh, look at the blood. Kate wants to get nommed. Is that so, Kate? Well, I better help you out with that, Kate. Whoops, I'm toxic. I tunneled. Better have just moried you, Kate. What a disastrous decision. That's on me. Well, we might not get a second Mori now. Oh, no, never mind. Kate doesn't know how to path. That's perfect. Well, you can't say I didn't warn you. Num 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 num. And she's my obsession as well, guys. That's 7 stacks perma right there. Love it. So even if we lose out of our hope, that's pretty ideal. Pretty ideal. Yeah, we do lose out of our hope, but we got 2 Moris. That's all that matters. So now Save the Best for Last is going to be our main chase tool again, which is fine. Fine. I probably could have got a third Mori in if I decided not to mess around with a Kate there. Just trying to get a camera position better. Oh, Elodie's in a bit of trouble here. She still has her Dead Heart active. There it is to the window. Probably didn't need to do that, but she might be playing safe due to the fact that Dead by Daylight has had some major desync issues recently. It seems to be fixed with the hot fix today, so that's good news. Oh, hello. Let's put her on a hook. Both David and Elodie can be hooked 2 more times. I'm just taking that from the hook counter in the bottom left corner. It has 4 slots to it. Now 3, meaning that both have 2 hooks left in them. And I actually know that David is in around this area. I think he'll be in this locker. Or maybe the one behind it. Okay. Where are you, David? I saw him like running around this area whilst we were in chase with Elodie at the TWL war, so he could have moved on massively. Like, he could be at the main building. He could be, you know, over there. This is quite a small map. Coal Tower is second smallest. It's actually the same size as Dead Dog Saloon. So, yeah, it looks like he made a massive loop around. Good for him. But didn't take the hit. Maybe he has borrow time. Hey, mate. How you doing? Well, it doesn't really matter if we shred or basic attack, but he's giving us the shred, the basic attack, so that's great news. Can really zone him here a little bit. I think he had Dead Hard, but we'll just wait and watch his item. Item disappeared from his hand, so that meant that he was in a vault animation. That's one of the pro tips you can learn for any killer, including Demogorgon, that has like a ranged attack. If the item disappears from a survivor's hand, then they are vaulting or dropping a pallet. Locked in animation, essentially. And so as soon as I ran in that corner, I saw that there was no medkit in his right hand, which meant that he had locked himself into a vault animation, so I released my my shred. All right, Elodie, all you now. I do not have any portals set up there. This has been a pretty portalless game. I think I've placed 1 portal but not used it. been one of those games where I've not felt necessary to use them. Esper, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs, mate.
Widow Esper just gifted 5 subs.
That's so generous of you. Really appreciate that. I'm trying to find both exit gates. I know there's one behind me. My left. These guys healing? Blood came out of the shack. Where did it go? Huh. Oh! Gen rushing in mine. Good. Dead by Daylight game. Probably could have portaled a quarter off there, but that's fine. No need to try stuff that's too adventurous. This survivor strikes me as pretty solid, so I would expect her to just run away, double back on herself immediately. She's seen the hatch, which means she cannot live. She got right. No, she actually just held. Pretty smart. Well played. Okay, so I don't need to use the hatch portal that I set up anymore. Do need to worry about the exit gates though. I don't know where the second one is. There's one right there. Is the other one right next to me and I just haven't seen it? Oh, it's behind the shack. I'm blind. Okie dokie. So in this scenario, I'm gonna go straight over to the one that is near the shack. I don't see any crows landing over here. I reckon David might set them off. Trying to get to that one over there. We're gonna go straight here. No crow disturbance there. That's good. Now we're gonna portal to the hatch portal I have over here. I'm gonna quickly shred just to see if David's ran past the portal. He hasn't appeared to. That's good for us. There he is. Caught in the act of walking. A serial walker this David is. Anybody? Alright, well, GG. 2 Devour Hope kills, some save the best whilst value. I'll say that was a pretty fun demo game. Alrighty, so this is a build that I haven't played in a while, actually, and it always gets me a little bit of a heated endgame chat due to its nature. The build consists of territorial imperative, make your choice, iron grasp, and agitation. Your objective is to try and get the survivor into the basement, and then when territorial imperative triggers, you then portal back to the basement, allowing you to catch the survivor, unhooking, and potentially even the survivor who got hooked as well. Very strong build, and if you really wanted to, you could aid it with a blueprint to spawn the hatch at the basement, at Killer Shack, for example, and that would give you absolute information, and you know where the basement is. So this should be interesting. Let's see how these survivors react. Alrighty, we got Temple of Purgation now. I did actually bring in the offering to spawn the basement at Shack, as you guys can see here, which is such a shame because this map is the killer main building basement, and it would have been absolutely perfect to showcase this build on, as well as the Shack being quite far out on this map. Maybe I should have chose main building instead. I kind of feel like main building would have been better in hindsight. Now I think about all the main buildings in games, but regardless, that's off point because what we're going to do is use Iron Grasp and Agitation to get the survivors into the basement as quickly as possible. We actually have survivors on this gen here, which is great because that's a nice close spawn. You are just... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Oh, my. Your connection, my dear Kate, is a potato. You're playing on a potato connection. All right, well, she did a good job of vaulting the window. I would say that. What I would like to see now is this build showcasing its value. So we're looking to backhook the survivors, specifically because it makes it longer for the survivors to get out of the basement. We're going to put a portal down right here. Right here. And now all we have to do is stare at the third perk on our bar, the territorial imperative. And see how this goes. So I see a survivor, 2 survivors there, in fact. I need to make sure I'm outside of make your choice range. I see Feng coming towards. We'll just basic attack. Okay, that was weird. It's silly. There's a Meg over here going for the rescue now. So what I might do is I might actually place a portal on... Oh, that's... Oh, God. Make your choice. Make sure I'm in range. There's the unhook. There's the teleport. All right, here we go. Value time. You're down. You have sprint burst into a locker? Nope, just trying to run past me. That was smart. But did she hold it? Wait, she stayed down here? Oh, that was... I don't know what she's doing. All right, now we have 2 in the basement. Perfect. Meg, don't move. If I pick up on this side, it's hard for the survivors to stun. They have to run through the shack, and you hear those big wooden steps whilst they're doing it. Make Your Choice is currently on cooldown, so I don't mind if the Kate farms a rescue here, because I should be able to get her back on the hook. No farm of the rescue. Perfect. Okay. Now, because we've revealed the portal, we need to mix things up here, guys. That means we need to place a second portal. This is the backup portal, right? Really important. Really important stuff. So we're going to come over here and make sure that this gen has no one on it. Perfect. I see the Meg. I just need to make sure I move away. Move away from the basement. There she goes in. Outside of Make Your Choice range. The unhook coming through. There we go. Round 2. Alrighty. Who wants a bit of this? So you're on the floor. All right, well, Kate used the sprint burst a little bit better this time and staggered it on the Meg's sprint burst. Okay, Kate, you are wild. All right, so let's go back again. Oh, is this GG? Are we playing GG right now? We are playing GG because you're the Make Your Choice, and the Meg never went down. I didn't realize. The Meg never went down. It was the Feng who was in the basement. That makes sense. Ooh, I'm surprised I didn't break that. That's fine. Let's just kick it. She had Unbreakable. Well played, well played, well played. I do like the Unbreakable plays, man. I really do, actually. Unbreakable is one of my favorite perks in the game. No kappa. Oh, there was a survivor down there. I was not expecting that. Okay. Well, the good news is they rescued before my my Make Your Choice had recovered. So we get to do it all again. Into the basement you go. Or maybe I was in range. Maybe I was in range and Make Your Choice. Possible I was in... No. There's no way I was in range because I used a portal I'd already used once before. It'd be silly for me to have that portal set up if it wasn't a good portal. Now, what we do expect to see from the survivors is an adaptation. That's how I'm going to put it. Okay, never mind. No adaptation. That's fine. No adaptation here. But they are still both injured. So. Alright, Katie. You can go back into the basement for your 3rd time. GG, well played. There is an obsession in this game. I'm pretty sure at this point I've tunneled each survivor once. So let's make the assumption that this Meg is going to DS us, right? I don't have an obsession perk myself, so this is going to probably be a DS from the Meg. No? Okay. No DS. Well, I have no idea where this obsession perk's coming from then. All right, you stay there. They've all healed now, which is good. So we should be getting some Make Your Choice value soon. Unless she decides to die on hook. No? Okay, great. Well, let's go contest this gen then. Make sure that we're doing something. Oh no! I flushed myself. Whoops. Okay. I'm glad that no one's watching this gameplay, right? There was a survivor here. I didn't hear them on the gen. Well, at least I know where the other survivor is right now. And they're injured. So what I should probably be doing is pre-portaling about now. Oh, she is dead hard. That's good. We actually got a dead hard play happen. That's good. You know what? I actually appreciate that. I really do. Alrighty. I wonder if Meg will fall for this portal. Oh, she is here. Yeah. Perfect. That just leaves the Meg. But you know what I can do, guys? I know I'm pretty far away. The whole point of bringing agitation and iron grasp is it doesn't matter where you are. You can play Demogorgon basement. Oh dear, I love it. You can sit here and enjoy. Think about what you've done this game, Fang. Long and hard. All right. Well, she decided to kill herself on hook, and I do not blame her whatsoever. So that just leaves Megan and I in a hatch. Meg was here. We might actually have found her. Where are you, Meg? Oh, there you are. Is Hatch here? That'd be pretty lucky if the one jungle gym that you were in, Hatch was. Very fortunate. She has dead hard, but I'm going to try and keep her this loop for as long as possible, I think. She made a smart move there to exit, but I'm going to turn her around. It's actually a really long loop, but she has dead hard, so let's go on to the next section. Is that a hatch you hear? Yep, she wants to double back on herself. I think that's kind of smart. Try and use the pallet over here. Unlucky though. Unlucky. That's territorial imperative Demogorgon. I hope you enjoy. It is one of my favorite builds. We'll stick around for the endgame chat just in case. Or if there's no in-game chat, you know that the survivors were silent. Always write GG. Because even if the survivors aren't going to say anything, a GG is usually enough for them to go, well, actually, Mr. Killer, the game was not GG. But no, I think these guys are probably just going to move on with their lives, and that's really the way it should be. Alright guys, so let's talk serious stuff for a second. This is probably Demogorgon's best build in my opinion right now. You have Pop and Corrupt to control your generators. You have Tinkerer so that you can teleport to a generator that you need to contest at any given point, and then save the best for last to stack up and get those hits down. I think I did a video on this best build, which you can see in the annotation in the top, I want to say right corner or righty. So it's going to be our second game of Cold Tower this video. That's fine. This is a great map for Corrupt Intervention. Look, the entirety of the building side is blocked with Corrupt, so we're actually going to utilize that to our advantage right now and set up some portals. Now, since we're using Tinkerer, the portal doesn't need to be right next to the generator. Actually, it is better that you place it a little bit further away from the generator, because survivors are going to look around for the portal, the Demogorgon. If they don't see anything, they're probably going to assume that you're not coming towards them. So a little bit further away from the generator, using Tinkerer to catch up to the survivors, not a bad shot whatsoever. So we've got two of our portals set down. There's scratch marks here, so going to be a survivor coming soon. We can set one up here. I think the survivors shouldn't see us coming out of that portal. And we'll set one up over here on the hill. There's actually two survivors over here. I see one on the gen and one on the chest. In fact, three survivors probably by the progress bar there. Yep, I didn't see the third. They're hiding. That's fine. So what we need to do is try and down this Zarina. Watching the item in her hand, it disappears, so she's vaulting. If a survivor item disappears in hand, that means they're committing to a vault or pallet drop action. And so you need to watch that on Demogorgon with keen eyes. As soon as that item disappears, you let go of your shred, you vault, charge yourself with the pallet, and you'll be able to hit it. These guys got the gen to 70% with Tinkerer. We're going to kick it. I'm also going to place a portal, by the way, just here. This is the portal for this gen. Zarina has seen that portal, but as long as I don't activate the portal by going through it right now, I don't need to worry about the survivors being able to destroy it or anything. I probably should have been slid to the right, but I did just to avoid. I'm going to take the base attack on Meg. I think I'm going to transfer onto the Zarina here. She is my obsession, so ideally I transfer onto the Cheryl, and then I can get some stacks to stay the best for last stacked up. Always taking the heals away from the survivors, and Cheryl's committing to essentially chasing the Zarina like a good teammate. She wants to body block the Zarina, and that's a really good thing for this to see. I couldn't tell if she committed forward or not. She did. I think I can probably zone for a shred here. Unless she has dead hard. Perfect. I'm going to pretend like I'm picking up. The way that we do this is we use a portal. Never mind. I can't do it inside of a pallet. I'm just going to have to come over here and basic attack the Zarina. Now, we don't know if she has dead hard, so because of that, I did actually want to set up a shred. As it worked out, she did have dead hard, and she timed it well, and I didn't get my shred off, which is fine. All right, I reckon Zarina is going to still attempt a pallet. Yeah, they're lurking. These teammates seem very altruistic, so we're going to down the Zarina for that. Man, this is great. We're just going to pick up now, and we can leave the Zarina slud for a little bit if we want to. No rush, really, to get her picked up. I don't know where she went. Did she actually commit around the corner? Or continue running? Oh, she's over here. Fair play. Let's get the Zarina up then. Since her... Oh. One of this is... Yep. Soul Guard. Figured. Still, 5 stacks to say the best for last. We're recovering very quickly thanks to it. I reckon Meg might have dead hard. Let's see. And the Dead Heart of the Year award goes to Meg! Nice. Okay. That's my favorite. With Dear Lung, I'm not sure I'll get to this gen in time because there's 3 survivors on it and they have a toolbox and they might have proof I self-resilience. It's going to be close. Yeah, see, look how quick they finish that. Making sure to keep the the stacks locked up here with our shreds. There we go. We can use our portal straight back over to that area. Gonna just keep our active portals in play right here rather than revealing our non-active portals. That way if the survivors come to destroy them, we're not in too much trouble. You have dead hard? No. Let's use our Pop Goes the Weasel on this gen that the Nia was working early stages. And now that Corrupt Intervention is expired, we probably need to start thinking about where else do we want to place our portals. We have 2 of them, so realistically, I'm only going to want to place 1 of them. And I think probably the best location is going to be upstairs on the main building. Or, actually, I've just seen a better spot. The better spot would be just at this staircase here on the main building. And that would be able to allow me to contest this gen here, as well as the upstairs generator as well. So let's get that set up now. So basically, just here. Out of line of sight of the generator over there. And it will allow us to get to that gen. It will allow us to get to that gen. And in theory, we could even reach to that gen if we really wanted to. Let's come over here for the Meg. We've actually just been given one of our portals back. So we could now, if we really wanted to, set up a portal on the further gen. And we would have full gen control with our portals, which is great news. That's going to make our Tinkerer more strong. 8 stacks to save the best for last now. I wonder if the Meg will take the window. She needs to. Oh, she might get this, actually. No, she needs to take the window. That's the power of 8 stacks to save the best for last there. You can just turn survivors around. Get some great looping decisions. Basement. Yeah, perfect. Let's get her in there. We've got a portal set up that can control it. We can go over there and set up a portal on that gen. And that will just leave 1 portal in play for randomly teleporting from anywhere in the map, basically. Which is great news. Realistically, that portal over there could go because that portal is pretty close. But yeah, it's not too much of a big deal. So we'll just place it here, nice in the open. And we know Zarina was close to this area, so she might creep down immediately. Or she might be on this gen. No, that's regressing. So where are the survivors at then? We'll get Tinkerer soon enough. Here's 1. Maybe 2 actually, with the scratch mask being on that tree there. So we'll just chase this Zarina down. She looks pretty hungry for a chase. What orientation is Shack? This is locker side, so we should be able to hit a shred. Watch the item again. See the fake? Didn't disappear this time. 8 stacks to save the best for last. She has dead hard. And she's probably going to use it to either get to the window or fake a window. Wow, really good dead hard. I tried to time my dead hard based on... based on knowing the timing of it, so that you can basically lock the survivors out. Ooh, repressed alliance. I love that perk. That's a really fun perk to see and play. You don't see that very often. So that's basically block the generator for 30 seconds at a roughly 70% progression. And so with my pop goes the weasel being 45 seconds, I can use my pop to basically time this gen. Once my pop gets to, I would say roughly 15 seconds left, 2/3, 1/3 of the perk bar, that's probably when that gen is going to unlock. Sounds like there's 2 up here, so we're going to kick this. Yep. Pretty good kick. And about now is when that gen is unlocking, by the way. So let's go straight back over. Because I suspect that the Cheryl is going to want to try and finish it before rescuing. Wow. That's exactly what she wanted to do. Alright, so that's probably a decisive strike on Zarina. We already know that she has Unbreakable and Soul Guard, which is a very strong combo. So we'll just leave her slugged, and she won't be able to pick herself up. She's already done it once. The Soul Guard only works when there's a hex in the game to pick yourself up multiple times. So very unlikely that she's going to be able to do it. There's the Tinkerer. And then there's us coming in to contest the gen from Meg. We got our Save the Rest for Last, fully stacked, ready to go. I want to hit her as she falls, but she's not going for a fall. That's really smart of her, by the way. Because then she won't get staggered, and then she can avoid the Save the Rest for Last problems. But we just choose slightly better pathing. We catch her out regardless, so that's good. How many hooks do we have left? 4 hooks left in this game. So Zarina has 1 hook. Okay, so that just means that Nia has only been hooked once. So she has the 2 hooks, and Zarina has the 1 hook. So that makes sense. Might as well contest this gen then. Zarina has seen me pop up from the right, but not the left yet. So let's see if this is good enough to... Nope, she just ran a pretty good direction, actually. So where does Nia then? Where does that leave Nia? What has she been doing this entire game? Oh, I know where she is. This is my center portal, I guess. She is going on this gen right here. This gen's already past the threshold of 70%. I'm just going to go for a swing at this stage. Losing 2 stacks to Save the Best for Last for getting an attack, I think is worth it. This is pallet side, and she has the window. Let's see if she goes for the vault. She does. Not a great choice. We know where LOD is because she just decided to disarm a portal. That's fine. Just turn around, make sure we don't give her an angle. And if these survivors are able to get hatch... Remember, there's 4 gens remaining, by the way. If these survivors are able to get hatch, then I don't really care too much, you know, at this stage. I'm not here to prevent the hatch escape. I think what we've done is showcase a really strong gen control build versus... I mean, I don't know if you guys want to call this a Swift. I think that the way that they've played, to me, is symbolic of how I would expect a Survivor Friends to play. But I couldn't tell you with any great certainty whether they are a Swift. Dead hard. And swing. Pretty good game, though. Pretty good game. You know, 4 gens remaining. At least Zarina, we know, had a strong perk set up. I guess we'll find out in a second whether these guys are decked out with their perks or not. But really strong game. And you get to see massive usage of portal control, as well as the perks that we have and how they work together so that you can just lock down games as Demogorgon. I keep saying Zarina, it's an LOD. I do apologize. I know that that's probably triggering. Massive GGs in chat. Really love that. And yeah, I mean, the builds weren't as strong as I was expecting, to be honest. You know, no decisive strikes. The Obsession perk was ours. Everyone, I think, was just here to have a bit of fun. And if they were playing as a Swift, then, you know, they were just here to have fun with each other. But there you go. Really good gen control just to showcase the power of this build, really. You'll say the rest for last, fuckers. Yeah, that's what it does. Alrighty, it's time for the meme build of the video. And I think there's no better meme build for Demogorgon than Backpack Demogorgon. This is completely memes. Like, it's not designed to win in any way. The design of the build basically is that you pick up a survivor, you put them on your back, you then use Mad Grit to spam the global Demogorgon sound so every survivor can hear you loud and proud whilst you're carrying the survivor. And you can either hook them or you can let them wiggle off. I guess it's your choice. So we're probably going to hide that we have Mad Grip for a little while. Make the survivors seem like it's just a normal game. And then we'll surprise them. Sounds good? Alrighty. Rex's Yard is probably a really good map, actually, if you think about it, for this this build. Quite a small map, generally speaking, so should be able to do some stuff with it. It's got a central basement as well in the shack. Always spawns there. I see our first target, LOD. Nope, we're changing. We're pivoting onto the two Dwights over here. They do have fun bus, unfortunately. We'll have to play around that a little bit, but go for the shred here through the pallet. Hopefully, oh man, I'm still not used to all the new, I guess like tile sizing and whatnot. I think that was LOD on the hill. No, it's Dwight on the hill. We'll switch onto him. Since we know that he has been sprinting, so save the rest for last isn't a possibility. Can't shred off hills like if you're falling. What happened there? Wow. Damn. Oh, wow. Okay, Dwight. Calm down, Dwight. Calm down, mate. Mate, calm down. All right, this is where we're going to try and use backpack demo on this LOD. If she decides to play too close to us. Yep. See, look. Oh, sprint burst. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to hit her. We're going to hit her. Okay, I revealed it very quickly, but it was funny. I revealed it very quickly, but it was funny. And it worked. Is she here? No, she's not. She ran. Good for her. Now we just need to do it more. So if the survivor takes a hit, by the way, they actually will stop the Dwight's wiggle bar. He just looked at me. He was like, bro, what the fuck, man? Leave me alone. I don't think he'll have DS. I'm not going to hook him. I'm going to let him wiggle. I want to take out this LOD on this gen here. There we go. We got her. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Ah, I'm crazy. Okay, it's fine. Let's go after the LOD now. Now she understands that I'm crazy. I'm actually loco. Did she just run to the gen? No, that's Dwight. Dwight, what are you doing, mate? Okay, I love this Dwight, but he's dead. Let's scare him. Here I come! Get out of here, Dwight! It's not safe! He's crazy! He's crazy! Dwight, run! Run for your life, Dwight! Run! Run like you mean it! Dwight, watch out! Okay, he got away. He had swim burst. Reckon I freaked him out? I think he probably shut his pants. I reckon. All right. I would really like to contest the unhookers. Come on, guys. Wait, Dwight knows. Dwight understands that he's a backpack. He's not struggling. Dwight, you and I are friends, mate. You and I are best pals now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, the survivors. They don't want to get hit. Well, Dwight, you can go on this hook here then, I suppose. You were a good backpack, Dwight. Thank you very much. Thank you for waiting, LOD. A service representative will be with you shortly. Oh, dear. Where's my friends at, man? Oh, Elodie. Oh no! I got hit validated. That's not fun. I don't want to get hit validated. Left. Ow! Where do we go, Dwight? Dwight, you haven't been a backpack yet, I don't believe. Dwight, it's your turn to be a backpack, I think. I think it is. I think if we think about things, he hasn't been a backpack yet, so it really is his responsibility to step up to the plate and be a good backpack. Like he's a good pal of a Dwight. Okay. Dwight, that is not how good backpacks interact, okay? Mate. You can be better than this. Struggling is not what a good backpack does. Oh. Maybe we can teach him by hooking him. Maybe he'll understand. Understand his role in this crazy world. I thought you might be in here. I just had a sinking suspicion. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, are you on the gen? Why are you on the gen? Oh my god, we got it! You are a good backpack. Yes, you are a good backpack. I like you. Okay. Dwight's coming. Where is he? Elodie, let's get him. Me and you. Stop wiggling. Dwight, no! You. All right. I don't know who I've hooked. I think I've hooked both. I don't think I've hooked this Elodie yet, actually. I don't think she's actually been on a hook, so she needs to be the priority. You're a priority backpack right now, Elodie. Congratulations, you've been upgraded. Wait, she used an Instamed? That's not what good backpacks do. Good backpacks don't use Instameds. Silly Elodie. Ah, she does want to be a backpack. Look at her. She jumped on in delight. All right, Dwight. It's time to live your true fantasy of going down. Dwight, come back. Elodie. Man, I'm not going to lie. I don't think Elodie's a very good backpack. It's almost like she doesn't want to play this game that we're playing. I don't know why. I feel like I'm a good host. I feel like I make a good back to be a backpack on. Do I not? Maybe I got a stinky back. I've never considered this issue. All right, well, you know what, Elodie? It's been lovely having you on my back all these times. I think it's time that me and Elodie part ways here. Part ways. I'll allow us to get as close to the Dwight as possible before hooking you, Elodie. Don't you worry. There you go. Now, do you want to see something fun about Mad Grit and Save the Best for Last? Oh, it's not recovering as quickly as it used to. You used to be able to hit a survivor infinitely times with Save the Best for Last. like really quickly. But maybe it's because I don't have 8 stacks. Oh well. I think the funniest thing about playing Backpack Demogorgon is sometimes survivors don't know that Mad Grit is a perk. So you can get some spicy endgame lobbies. I don't know if this will be one though. This is my rock, by the way. I live here. All right. Let's see if the survivors have anything to say. GG. Oh, it wasn't an Instamet. It was Metal of Man. I take it back, Melody. I take it back, okay? Good on ya. You're using Metal of Man and actually getting it stacked. Very cool. Is Demo the only killer with global sound while swinging? Plagues is pretty loud, but I'm not sure it's global. Alrighty, so maybe you've been inspired by this video to pick up Demogorgon today and you're putting some blood points into him, but you don't have any perks unlocked. We've got a basic build here to help you out. This basic build is going to consist only of Demogorgon's perks and basic perks that you can find in any blood web. So we're using Cruel Limits and Surge, which is 2 of Demogorgon's perks, with Sloppy Butcher and Bitter Murmur. Now, if you do have Barbecue and Chili unlocked, switch out Bitter Murmur for Barbecue and Chili. It's going to be a much better option. But there is some synergy between Bitter Murmur and Cruel Limits, as when the generator gets completed, all of the vulnerable areas in that area get blocked, and you get to see where the survivors are going towards, so you can really tunnel them towards you. Mindbreaker is a good choice in this perk slot as well, but it's harder to show Mindbreaker value because you just don't know if the survivors ever had an exhaustion perk when you're running Mindbreaker. But pretty good basic build. Let's see it in action. Alrighty, Bad Preschool 4 is my least favorite of them all. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. This one's just really long and narrow, and I think it's hard to control the generators. We got 2 here, 3, 4. We've got a pretty good 4-gen split, I suppose, on this side of the map. So in all reality, if we're going to try and gen control, having both these 2 gens being ground level gens with a breakable door in between them, probably a good shout. Now, normally I would not break that door down, as this door here is much better to break. On this building, the door that has the 2 open windows next to it, you definitely want to break. And I usually leave the other one shut to prevent survivor movement. But because I'm going to use that portal basically to link the 2 gens together, I will break that door down. You should never really break down the breakable doors on the school, though. Both breakable doors prevent survivor movement in quite a massive way, and I would highly recommend that you don't. So we'll go for the basic attack to spy Sloppy Butcher here, and we can slide right down this here and prevent the Nancy some choices in her movement. She's gone out. The only place she can now go is towards the house, and that might even be blocked off. Yeah, it is. Wow, that's really good for this scenario, but nice dead hard. Really nice dead hard. Okay, so that's good to know. Nancy has dead hard. She might make a pallet now. No, she's not going to make this pallet. She's not going the right way. Perfect. That breakable door, we do need to break. More times than not, that breakable door is actually going to cost us chases. It kind of helped us win this chase, but that is a rare circumstance. So we'll break it down now and set up a portal to contest this generator here. Just at the top of these stairs is good. They actually finished one of my gens over there. Let's look at Bitter Murmur. All of the vulnerable areas in that house are now blocked for the next 30 seconds. So if we can get the Feng to go back towards the house, that's really good for us. Oh, no. We weren't able to shred there. We just got the timing wrong. That's a shame. Let's see if she runs towards the house now. I think she's going to continue trying to use this pallet, or maybe run towards... Yeah, this is a bad decision by her. We zone really easily with Demo Shred like that. She's in trouble. Dead hard? Nope, no dead hard. Perfect. Okay. Not a really good Cruel Limits map, now I'm thinking about it. I don't think there's many areas that you can really get good Cruel Limits blocking off, but we'll see how this one plays out as time progresses. I think the survivors are behind here. No, they're not. There they are. Here is another gen, another Bitter Murmur. That's good. That closes the map down a little bit for us, which is ideal. But we need to make sure that we're actually contesting gens and not allowing chases to last too long. Right now, they're lasting pretty long. By the way, Nancy's still injured, so that's Sloppy Butcher doing some massive work for us right now. Let's turn him around. Bit of timing on the dead hard. Prevention, and there he goes, onto a hook. If we can find Nancy immediately, or if the Claudette rescuing the Feng, which actually hasn't happened yet, doesn't have borrowed time, then we're in a great spot. Nancy went for the insta-rescue. It's really, really ballsy. She had Dead Hard. I was trying to get her to use it prematurely. She ran really far away from the pallet here. I think she's in trouble. Let's see. Yep. Much trouble. This is working out really well. The Sloppy Butcher's doing great work. We haven't actually had any surge value because pretty much all my downs have had to be shreds. And when that happens, you do lose out on your surge value. But I would like to try and get the survivors into that basement back there, because that would solidify my 3-gen. This gen at the shack, the gen back here, and this one in the corner. And then we can essentially bring, I would say, you know, House of Pain is what we call this on Maya's maps. But I guess it's the same kind of structure on the Batum maps. We can bring this into our little setup here. So let's hit her. See what we can do. The window's there. It forces her movement. She went out this window. We're going to go for the basic attack this time to make sure that we do get surge value. Everyone has Dead Hard. That's crazy. There's the surge value finally. That generator gets regressed by 8%. And also continues regressing, which is really nice. So we don't have to go back and kick it. It's just regressing. Let's chuck her on here. And let's see if we can't find another attack, hopefully. Onto one of these survivors. They're probably on this gen in front of me. They are. Yep. Hello. Hey, hello. How you doing? This part's been destroyed. If the survivors start getting smart, they are going to start rotating all the way back to school. Yep. You can see the Feng's back here. She's injured. The Feng hasn't... Oh, sorry, the Nancy. The Feng hasn't chosen a very good path here. This is a path that I can catch her on. Let's see if she insta-drops, though. She did insta-drop on the previous loop. We can shred right around this corner here. You just aim slightly into the car. And what happens is when the Demogorgon comes off the edge of the car, he flings himself around the corner. It's kind of like a curved shred. Kind of. Are they getting rid of that portal? Nope. I placed this portal slightly above the gen. No, I didn't. I thought I did. The idea was that I would get a little bit more of info from it. They're not on it. Oh, they were on it. What the heck? That means Felix has been on this gen whilst the Claudette has been hooked, I believe. I want to double back in case Claudette is still on the gen. That's a lot of progress. It's not here, so let's kick it. Felix is roughly around the shack. Oh, Claudette's here. That's pretty... Oh, Felix is here as well. If I can down them in this area with a basic attack, then I should be able to get the surge proc on both gens. But he has Dead Hard, which means that downing them here is really hard. Okay, never mind. We got it. Only one damage generator. My webcam blocks the scoring event. That means that the furthest gen wasn't in the range of 32 meters, I think. Actually, you know... Oh, it should have regressed. I swear that should be 32 meters. Hard to say, man. Claudette's back here, though. I see she set off this crow right here. Did she not? And who set off this crow? It wasn't me, I don't think. I don't see how I set it off, but hey, maybe I did. Oh, no, she did. She did. She's just sneakier than I was expecting. I want to basic attack her here, not shred, so I can get the surge proc. I was hoping to bait her Dead Hard nice and early. All right, there we go. Got that surge proc. Okay, surge doesn't show if the gen's already regressing. I just checked the scoring event, and I should have got 2 surges, but I got no procs of surge. So that gen probably did start regressing a little bit more. We just regressed it by 16% with 2 basic attacks there. Really, really good stuff. So the Sloppy Butcher's helping out a lot with keeping the survivors in a much easier to down position. We just got a 16% regression across 2 generators, so 32% regression total by just basic attacking a survivor, and we could actually get another one here on the Felix, depending on how he plays it. We've opened up all the windows, by the way, all the doors. He has Dead Hard, so I'm just trying to get him to use it, really. Perfect. So we can get a surge proc onto this gen. If he has DS, then he has DS, but if he doesn't, then that's the first survivor dead. So yeah, there's the DS, unfortunately. I suspect that our friends are going to be on this gen, 2 of them. He can't really get much distance here, I don't think. He's already used his Dead Hard. I can go right down this like this. Watch. What was that hit validation? That is unfortunate. Literally inside him, but it hit validated. Oh, there was no pallet here. I thought there was. We're in a bit of trouble now. I need to regress the generators. There we go. A double regression, perfect. Is Claudette dead? She might have DS still. That's really big. So far, we've regressed these 2 generators, a total of 24% each. So massive regression. 48 over the 2 gens through 3 basic attacks. And we can come over here, place a portal. This 3 gen is going really good for us because of Sloppy Butcher and Surge, really. In theory, if we down the survivor near this generator, we'll hit that gen and we'll also hit that gen. And if it's roughly here, we could hit that gen as well. We could hit all 4 gens. They're close enough with Surge, so that's great. Good control of the gens, forcing the survivors to bring their gens to each other. So I'll just drop down here. This is actually fully regressed. That's how much progression we've done to that gen. It went from, I want to say, 80% roughly to 0%. This gen here has been tapped by the Fang. I don't think we're going to get a surge regression on it because she should make it to the shack in time. Watch the item in her hand. If it's not there when we come around the corner, we vault. Oh, it was not quite quick enough. Fake right. I do wanted to try and push her to the left, but she didn't take the bait. I'm blocking the windows, so she's forced to go watch the shack pallet. She's really greedy. She gave me the surge proc though. So her greed may have been cool to begin with, but she actually gave me a surge proc on 2 gens. So I will say thank you to you. Let's put it in the basement. Kind of back of the map, back of the 4 gen. This will help a lot. She's actually dead, never mind. Everyone's dead on hook. Wow, this is a 12 hook game with 2 gens remaining. Basic build. You don't need perks, guys, to play red ranks necessarily. You just need an understanding of the map and how to come into a game with an understanding of strategies, I suppose. We have this portal set up over here, so let's use it. Go on the gen. It's a 1-person gen. Hard to say. It was potentially 2 of them. Should be able to shred him here. Going over the pallet. I wonder why. Is he planning to stay at this loop? He has Dead Hard. He could make Shack Pallet with Dead Hard easily. He could even make Window potentially. I want to turn him around just so I can get more surge value onto that gen, onto that gen, onto that gen. That would be a 3 gen surge right there. All right, well, I haven't seen the hatch in any of our little area around here. So my assumption is that it's other side of the map, and that Nancy has probably located it because it doesn't seem like she's been doing gens for quite some time. And in that case, she's probably going to get a hatch escape. But we can come over here and listen. It's not over here. Instead of just leaving immediately, I'm actually going to portal to some areas that I haven't checked for hatch, which would be the house. And this gives us a gate portal, which is nice. On the house. This back corner here, I haven't checked. It might just be center map. Like right down the center here. Either way, she found it. That's fine. Really good game. Really good game. And cruel limits didn't really come into play. So, you know, you could put Mindbreaker there, and it would have pretty good value probably. You know, preventing the survivors from using their exhaustion perks directly off hopping off a generator. A lot of those times we approached them, they were on generators. They would have had to have walked for 5 seconds. So replacing cruel limits with Mindbreaker would work. Replacing Bitter Murmur with Barbecue would work. And then you can start working towards one of those builds that you've seen in this video that's going to give you far more, I suppose, control over the game.